And, gentlemen, start your engines.
If you can beat the silver bullet, that's all we're after.
We're on the move and on the go. We're on the road again. This is a 1/3 horsepower, 4.3 amp belt sander, rated at 600 sanding feet per minute. Now, most people use this kind of machinery to sand wood, but here in Upper Gagetown, New Brunswick, they found a whole new use for these powerful tools: belt sander drag racing. Go!
Very confident.
Hey, Jimmy. There we are.
Even when the boys here in Upper Gagetown aren't racing their belt sanders, they still get together at the local coffee shop to talk about racing them.
Well, 1.81 on his first run, for crying out loud.
He's got a 4-inch belt on a 3-inch machine.
I used to use a belt sander quite a bit for actually sanding wood, but it's not worthwhile anymore. This is too much fun.
You must put bigger wires in there or something.
You giving up belt sanding wood?
Totally. I don't know. I think she's going with it.
Roy Telford was one of the first in town to embrace the new sport. Roy, how long has belt sanding racing been going on here in Upper Gagetown?
Well, it's been going on since it started, pretty much.
Well, what was he doing?
Well, it all started down in the States, according to Jack Henstridge.
It's kind of an accident.
Exactly the kind of accident, as a matter of fact, that could happen to any belt sander owner anywhere.
This fellow was sanding the floor, and when he went to turn on his belt sander, he turned it on, but it didn't work, so he forgot to plug it in. So he goes over and plugs it in,
And belt sander racing was born?
belt sander racing was born.
The first organized race here in Upper Gagetown happened 3 years ago, with all the money raised going to a good cause.
Basically, what we were looking for was a fundraiser.
For what?
We're trying to put a new roof on our building.
Oh, the Lions building.
The Lions Club.
Okay, now, there should be one with a hook on it.
Can anybody enter the race?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Could I enter the race?
Yes, absolutely. All you need is a belt sander.
If you want something to sand wood, go to a hardware store. If you want to burn rubber,
You want something with a little bit of weight to it.
better look in some of the more out-of-the-way places. For the kind of belt sander they used to build.
Big, heavy machine. Preferably
Older.
4-inch belt on it.
4-inch
Lots
belt.
of traction.
Okay. Even then, when you found the perfect machine, whoa, Jack, you're not ready for the racetrack.
That's a dandy.
It's mandatory to dress it up.
Yeah, and decorate it.
And you have to name it.
The less these machines look like they're going to sand wood, the better. I have to put a name on
You
it.
have to put a name
I
on
have to decorate it,
it. And
You have to tweak it up.
tweak it. Oh, there she goes.
Basically, make sure everything is all lined up.
916.
The idler wheels are lubricated and everything else.
Why would you do that for me? I'm from away. I'm the Ontario guy. Why would you do it for me?
If you can beat the silver bullet, that's all we're after.
I've just got to put my dog on it here.
If anybody can take the silver bullet, they're going to be doing something.
Silver bullet.
Everybody's talking about it,
Because he's faster.
and it's not even here yet.
Silver bullet. Just the name in itself.
They don't make them that fast anymore.
There are 3 classes of belt sanders,
2.37 seconds.
broken down by the time it takes to cover the 35-foot course. Some sanders do it in 2.5 seconds.
Not bad.
Go!
Others, like these souped-up specials, do it right around the 2-second mark.
Holy mackerel, 2.10 seconds. 2.10.
And then, arriving fashionably late from Fredericton, there's the Silver Bullet, a 1958 Porter cable sander with a cast aluminum body and a 9-amp motor. Some would say owner Greg Carroll is simply confident. Others aren't as charitable. Maybe they're just jealous.
I was top dog. I was top sander until Silver Bullet came along.
You know, that fella actually smiles when he wins. You know,
Smiles.
he smiles.
He looks at the loser and smiles.
Yeah.
That's downright nasty. Everyone's smiling tonight, though, even as the competition heats up. At speeds approaching 40 kilometers an hour, these machines would leave most other workshop tools in their dust. Has anyone ever got hurt in belt sander drag racing?
Just their feelings when they lose.
And lose we do. No one can keep up to the Silver Bullet's 1.7-second run. But win or lose, the money raised tonight is going to a good cause, and everyone has a good time, which is what belt sander drag racing is all about.
It's total madness. It's just a lot of fun. It's so silly, it's fun.